All right, well, let's get right to it. The latest update is the long search to find a way to get rid of 3.5 million pounds of nuclear waste that's sitting right there at the now shuttered San Onofre nuclear plant took another step just this last Thursday. The plant's operator, Southern California Edison, announced it had hired a consulting group, and that's to develop a strategic plan to relocate all of this radioactive fuel that's sitting by the ocean to get it into a, quote, commercially reasonable facility. Edison signed a 20-month contract with a company based in Idaho that has experience in nuclear facility operations and management. Now, one of the members of that team is well known. It's Ernest Moniz. He's the former Secretary of the U.S. Department of Energy during the Obama administration. And SCE, or Edison's Senior Vice President Kevin Walker, said in a statement, he says, quote, the North Wind team is uniquely qualified to lead this effort, and hopefully we're going to see some results from that. Okay, but the monetary details of the contract between these two parties have not been released yet. But we do know that the money is coming from a decommissioning fund that was established by Edison, and that's, of course, years and years of taxpayer contributions, or ratepayer, I should say, as well as tax. Now, the consultants are going to work with Edison's team. They have a 6-member team. They're going to try to find a way out of this mess. Let's hope they succeed. A total of 80,000 metric tons of radioactive waste are sitting around the country at abandoned sites because the federal government has not found a, quote, politically correct repository to accept this waste. Is there such a thing as politically correct on a situation like this? I hope not, because it needs to be done. The $19 billion Yucca Mountain facility in Nevada had its funding cut off under the Obama administration. This was after it was designated as the official repository in 1987. So now there's no nuclear waste getting moved out of anywhere in the United States. Right now, they're looking into private companies that can go into these leased areas that would be temporary storage at best. Now, just last week, the governor of New Mexico kind of torpedoed the hopes that we could get this waste from San Onofre over to New Mexico. Newly elected Governor Michelle Grisham decided no, although her predecessor did say yes. So that shot it down for us for now, and she doesn't want that waste anywhere near her state. So, Edison officials are about to resume transferring canisters filled with the used nuclear waste from wet storage pools to dry storage at our San Onofre site right now. Transfers have been on hold for 10 months after an incident in August in which a 50-ton canister was left suspended on a metal flange of a storage cavity for at least 45 minutes, basically out of their control for that long, from a height of 18 feet as it was being lowered into a vault. Now, as we reported last week, 2 rookie operators of the crane and the spotter rigger were involved in that nuclear accident, if you will, but no radiation got out. But the NRC, Nuclear Regulatory Commission, called it a near miss. And that sounds too near for us, doesn't it? So what can we do about this? We have to contact our congressman in North County about this issue, because right now they're discussing where to take this stuff, and they're trying to find one of these sites that is temporary, but at least it's away from our ecology here. We must contact our congressman. That's why we're providing you with an easy way to do it. There's 2 zones in North County. There's the coastal zone and the inland zone. It doesn't matter which one you're in. Go ahead and just guess. If you're, if you're on the coast, you're going to know to contact Mike Levin at mikelevin.house.gov. You can put in your zip code, and they'll take your email immediately. And there's also a phone number. So if you're inland, which is more like, San Marcos, Escondido, etc., go ahead and go to hunter.house.gov. Duncan Hunter is the representative there. The point being, it doesn't matter. You don't have to know what zone you're in. Give it a shot. It's going to be one of the two, and let them know you care and you do want something done. So that's your homework. Okay? I hope you can do that. And let's let them know that we want to get this waste out of that delicate ecology zone known as our coastline.